evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CrazyZaku. I'm bringing you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, the Trilogy, Justice for All. Now, if you remember last time, we found out that our client is not well respected by most members of the circus. There's a bunch of egos involved. It's all kind of just silly and stupid. We got Regina in front of us. We talked to Mo, and then a monkey stole our badge. So that sucks. But yeah, no, we gotta talk to Regina about some stuff. The monkey is called Money?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see.
Go to Mo's. I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown.
Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? Oh, you mean the guy that's always hanging around with Trillo?
What do you mean,
hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me.
Trillo told you he was in love with you?
Yes, he did. Kind of cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo.
Like sand through an hourglass, so were the days of the circus.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you?
Proposed to?
Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trilla both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it.
Oh, I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet? What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo?
Wait. You do realize that Trillo is a puppet, right?
I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Giggity. Oh, boy. Okay. Well. December 28th, Lodging House Plaza.
Huh? Oh, Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. December 28th, Lodging House. First floor, Mo's room. Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time. It's all right to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So what can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Hold
much? Maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How'd you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair? You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you?
I'm not doing that. That's too many ha-ha-has. Alright, look. We need to talk about Regina, alright? So, about Regina.
Regina is such a pure, innocent child.
Oh, she's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. Funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it's her everyday life.
I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet.
Don't ask me if a reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications.
Yo, dog, have you ever heard of a monkey named Money?
Ah, yes, Money.
He stole my attorney's badge.
Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him.
Why is that?
Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly. Bravo. Bravo. Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Well, then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take it where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course. Shall we go?
Should we go with him now or wait a while? December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room.
Acro.
He's an acrobat. He seems like he's not around today.
Oh, that's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mom. See you later.
Money the Monkey added to the court record.
Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this. It's a trophy.
And it's really heavy.
Nick, I found it. Your badge. It's right here.
Thanks. You really saved me. Huh?
What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah. Check this out. It's a ring.
Something engraved on it. From T to R. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up our investigation.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet?
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side.
That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow.
I'll just save the game,
So that way we don't have to go through all that crap again.
December
29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Sup, Max? You're looking a little worried there, buddy. What's going on? Good morning, Max. Bitch, I said good morning!
Max?
Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, well, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous.
That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties.
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter a room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? What? I can see it now! The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. It's buttery. December 29th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. This is the moment where I start mixing the Mo's voice and Judge's voice. And now the case of the... What?
Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry, just realized that his name is Billy Bob Johns.
So?
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica?
Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if I called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more friendly.
I wonder if that is to our advantage.
Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. 0, zilch, nada. 9. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything, even though I lost one prior, but that does not count.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying.
Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? Mother! What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge.
But it's not like I'll bring her dad back.
There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up here.
Now!
Sorry to keep you from work. I am sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the event in question.
At your service, sir.
All right, Detective. You may proceed with your testimony.
The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
The court accepts this into evidence.
I like how all the autopsies are just a single sentence that goes, "This did it!"
A blunt object, huh? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is gonna go splendidly. All right, my guy. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. The snow, let me see. There's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record.
Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime?
When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and the staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Rita the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. Wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us the whole thing. This is totally meaningless.
Time to move on. All right, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end?
A wooden box? That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked.
Locked? Locked, you say?
Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What is that, detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world would it be locked in that big box?
There's only one little bottle in that huge box? Giggity.
I wonder if it has some sort of special meaning.
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon? You haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with.
You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No. I bet he made it disappear with magic.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the events now.
I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call in my next witness.
Not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy.
Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down now. Miss Von Karma, you call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Trilla will show up on the stand as well. Please state your name and occupation for the record.
My full name is Triloquist. I'm employed as an operatic tenor.
Hey. Crap. This is where my voices are gonna start getting confused.
Excuse me? Witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist. That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a solo. Me. The world of law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Trillo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have a sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face. On the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star.
Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their mind.
What's going on here? Order. I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting testimony in my courtroom.
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
Jesus Christ.
What's Practice of Silver left the tent with the stooge? Clown. Once we got into the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away.
You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that?
Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and that dumb white rose on his chest. How could he mistake someone with that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown? That's right, Dress Boy. Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime?
He's got a point. Oh, what a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why is that?
Here is absolute proof.
Silk cat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene. Unless it was a frame job, dummy! Like every one of these cases are!
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecution skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say? Okay. I guess she's the boss again today. You saw Max, and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right. And that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night. It makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character.
There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max? Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well?
What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose this witness could have seen?
This big old bundle of joy.
That's the victim?
That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well. Ah! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone who was sent could have figured that one out. What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room. Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he just, as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
I see. Seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt the witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with his testimony. Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he? Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with Regina, which is probably why Max conked him over the head. Nick? Wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head? Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore. The clown, you're talking about Mo.
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic, I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and make him start running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to killing over for good.
Oh, poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first-place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack. Then what happened?
Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea?
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the sinking to the witness. But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was. Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How can you make someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup?
Get the wax out of your ears, lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez. Could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Thank you.
Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions.
He was the only one heading that way. How did that punk possibly not be the killer?
You saw Max and only Max that night?
Geez, you're persistent. You can ask all you want. My answer won't change. The only person I saw that night was Maximilian Galactica.
He really needs to improve his manners. You've heard what he has to say. Let him continue with his testimony.
Hold it!
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around, hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practicing at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is...
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dope? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in the weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we were waiting for someone?
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you can all do without your offhand. We can all do without your offhanded theories.
Objection!
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm on to something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Take that!
Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
What?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it. Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
Eh? All right. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him,
I doubt he would have paid them a second thought. Ah!
Objection!
what did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than Max heading to the bitch. There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer.
I guess you got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for the real this time. It's true. I was waiting for Regina.
Hey, don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house? I was. I was waiting to propose to her. You were what? Waiting to propose? What's the matter? You think that humans have the monopoly on marriage? That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case. You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for a chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. You were gonna propose? You? A puppet? Don't be so obtuse! Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love. I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Exactly!
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was with that sigh at the end?
Hold it!
What was it exactly that you'd planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull. The D!
No. I'm sorry.
The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
Oh, you're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring.
Ring? Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. I mean, that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. I like that. Pain equals bad. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to a human— mother!
Bitch! I advise you to cut this argument short.
I'm gonna have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Specifically about the engagement ring, I'd like to stick to the facts, not sociology. You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. I planned on giving an engagement ring to Regina.
Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call this an episode right here. Next time, we're gonna catch this puppet in a lie. Hope you guys are gonna join me for that. In the meantime, folks, my name is CrazyZaku. Brought you all the hits and misses here in Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Justice for All. Please share this video with your friends, your family, loved ones, your enemies, and everyone in between. Drop a DDT on that like button. Cover for the 3. Smack that subscribe button like it owes you some money. Tingle that bell wherever it happens to be to stay up to date with all of our adventures here in and out of the courtroom. And I will see you guys later. Later.